Here we have for sale our 2018 on an 18 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 320, which means it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. It's the 2 litre TDCI 130 brake horsepower long wheelbase double cab limited van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around, show you the spec that you get on a limited double cab custom of this age. There's a couple of added extras on this van which I will talk you through, but also have a look at the condition, because this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording this video. So starting at the rear of the vehicle, most of these double cabs will have barn doors, as you see this one specified here. What I mean by barn doors is 2 opening doors as opposed to a tailgate which would fold upwards like so. On a limited you get a number of elements which are color coded, so things like the door handles, the rear bumper, these mouldings that you see down the side of the van, and also the front bumper and also the wing mirrors. This one, as you can see, has got a tow kit fitted to it, and that has got 7-pin electrics. You also get here on the rear bumper, you also get rear parking sensors. This one has had, as I say, a couple of little bits added. So there's a small decal which has been added there along the bottom of the doors. Of course, you could remove that if you wanted. There are a couple of little marks here. You can just see there's a small mark there. Of course, it is a used commercial vehicle. We've also got the rear spoiler, and as you can see there, we do have some roof bars with the rear roller as well, perfect for ladders and that type of thing. Of course, a lot of these accessories, well, all of these accessories can be removed if you wanted. You could make this back to a more of a factory looking van if you wanted. But if we have a look in the back while we're here, you see these yellow handles on a Transit Custom when you open the rear doors. If you pull on those, they clip like so against the door, and that allows you then to open the door up to its full 180 degree position. You can do exactly the same with both doors. As you can see, that one's already folded out, so it gives you maximum accessibility there into the rear. You can see this one has been ply lined. There's brand new ply lining on the rear doors, and also inside here, stop any outward dents, which you certainly don't want. Got the factory fitted bulkhead then as well with the window, and you've also got some LED load lights in the back there. This is the factory hard wearing plastic floor, and you also get factory wheel arch covers as well. Plenty of tie down points in the back of the Custom. But this being the long wheelbase, there is a nice bit of storage here in the load area. As I say, a lot of double cab vans, that's just the noise of the yellow handle going back. A lot of the double cab vans, because of the seats in the rear, you can sometimes compromise the space of the load area. But as I say, in a long wheelbase, that is the difference, that sort of space there. It just gives you all that extra space in the load area itself. As you can see here as well, this van has had 18-inch alloys added to them. So gunmetal grey 18-inch alloys. I think it does really set the van off very, very nicely. And as you can see, this is as I mentioned, it's a double cab, so you do have twin side loading doors on a double cab as well. Move the price board out of the way, and these are the factory rear seats that you get in a Custom. As you can see, they are ISOFIX compatible, and as I mentioned, you've got twin side loading doors. So on a normal van, you just get access from the curb side, the near side of the van, but as I say, in a double cab, you do get twin side loading doors there. These are opening windows, again factory windows, so you can open those right up there. As I say, with the bulkhead there which sits behind the seats, it gives you that separation then to the load area in the back. They carpet the floor in the double cabs, so it gives it much more of a car-like feel in the cab. And as I say, because you've got that separation with the bulkhead, it definitely reduces the noise as well. If we open up the driver's door, we can have a look at the spec that we get inside here, because this is where limited Transit Customs really come into their own, is the spec that you get as a driver. So starting on the top of the driver's door, you get electric windows. You also get electric folding mirrors. That's how you fold the mirrors there, by pushing that back towards you. You've also got auto activated lights and wipers. You get a lovely leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the right hand side, this is where you can control the onboard computer, which is just up there in front of you. and that will show mileage currently of 22,962.8 miles. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you've got the cruise control settings, also the volume is all there. You can answer the phone on the steering wheel as well. Very, very comfortable seats, I feel, in this new facelifted Transit Custom. They started in 2018, this facelift, and they are very, very comfortable indeed. Plenty of adjustment as well, so height adjustment. You can also control the height of just the front of the seat, and then you've got the backrest adjustment there. You've got driver's armrest, which is on a ratchet, so that can be adjusted to whatever height you desire. And we've got then the fold-down work tray, which has got the cup holders and also somewhere to store some paperwork as well. Just on top of the dash here, you've got a USB and a 12-volt socket. Perfect if you're going to maybe put a phone on a cradle up the top there. Use it as a sat-nav. And then we'll have a look in the middle here. Now this is one of the sort of the main updates, other than the front end of the van. The main updates on the facelift Transit Custom is the addition of this nice sort of tablet style screen, which has been put on the dashboard. So as standard on here, you get the usual specifications. You get things like DAB radio, but you'll notice I've got a cable plugged in here. I've got my phone plugged in, and this has got Apple CarPlay. So Apple CarPlay, one of my favorite features you can get on any modern van. It just makes the usability of the media system on these vans so much better, in my opinion. So you've got things like your music, so this is Apple Music if you subscribe to a service like that. You've got Maps on here, which is the actual iPhone Maps, far better than any inbuilt it's trying to pick up Siri. Far better than any inbuilt navigation system, I think, which will come in a vehicle. You can listen to your podcasts on here. You can look at things like your calendar. Of course, you can still make calls. You can dictate and listen to messages. If you're not using Apple Music, you can, as I say, if you subscribe to something like Spotify, you can use that. Or you can even use Google Maps if you prefer that. So there's lots and lots of things you can do on here. Well, there we are. Someone, we can call him back later. But as I say, it just makes things so easy to use. If we look down here, we've got the air conditioning, we've got heated front seats, we've also got a heated windscreen, we've also got heated wing mirrors there, and so you've got a USB port there, perfect if you want to plug a phone in like I have just there. We've got the 12-volt socket there as well. If we look at the passenger seat, we can also flip those up, and you've got some storage there underneath the passenger seat. You can do exactly the same with the far side, like that. Perfect for storage out of the line of sight. Let's go back outside. We'll have a look at the rest of the exterior of the van. As I mentioned, we do have a couple of, 3 roof bars up on top of there. And as we move around to the front, as mentioned, you get the colour-coded front bumper. And this, again, the facelift, you get this new style grille, but these fantastic headlights as well, where you've got this lovely LED halo style light around there as your daytime running lights. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Front fog lights as well. You also get front parking sensors, so you've got parking sensors front and rear. And condition wise at the front here, very difficult to fault really. Of course you're going to get things like the odd stone chip here or there, but of course, as I mentioned, it is a commercial vehicle at the end of the day. And looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, does look to be in very, very good order there. This is still covered under manufacturer's warranty, and of course it will be going through our workshop before it leaves us, and it is Euro 6 crucially, so you could take this vehicle into the ultra low emission zones such as central London without having to pay the congestion charge relating to those areas. If you'd like to inquire on this lovely Transit Custom Doublecab Limited, feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, of course subject to acceptance, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.